Hello, my name is Shane Miner, and I'm going to walk you through a little bit about how to use Basecamp, in particular related to to-dos and to seeing how that connects to kind of an overall strategy. So when you first log into Basecamp, you'll be taken to this screen where you'll see all of the projects that you're involved in. If you head into an individual project, you'll see that what you're shown is a number of different elements. There are discussions, to-dos, files, and potentially other items like text documents. In general, we're going to focus very specifically around the to-do lists. The way items are going to be created is with that to-do list, and discussions and files all come from the to-dos. If you're looking to just check in on status as opposed to actually taking care of to-dos, there's a very handy catch-up feature in the upper right. It's worth looking at briefly here. Right now I can see the last activity that happened today. Today's Sunday, January 24th, or Sunday, January 27th. I can also go back to when there was previous activity. You'll see that it does skip days. That's largely because no activity happened in Basecamp on those days. But this gives me a very granular look at when exactly things happened in Basecamp and what happened. At any time to go back to this particular station's home, I click on the name of the station up at the top. If I want to pick a different station or pick another project, clicking on Basecamp all the way at the top will bring me back to the very first screen. In general, we're focused around to-dos, so I'm going to head into the to-dos tab, and you'll see that this is an item-by-item breakdown. In general, this will be the kind of standard format for to-do lists and to-dos. You'll see here this is connected back to Initiative 1. So all of these items should be connected back to the original strategy document. Once an item's created and someone is assigned to that task, an email will be generated. So you should get an email as soon as a task's been assigned to you with the due date, indicating that this is where you're going to go and take a look at that task. You'll see that there can be many, many different tasks going on at the same time. And that's part of the advantage of Basecamp is that many projects can be, or many pieces can be worked on in a project all at once. If we look at this marketing review section, you'll see that each item can have a due date, can have someone assigned to it, and when an item's completed, all you have to do is come in here and check off the item itself. You'll see that very quickly it gets moved into this sort of lower section. It's taken off the list. The next time I log into Basecamp, I probably won't see that at all. It sort of cleans up after itself. That isn't to say that the information's gone. There's still ways to access that so that you can go back and look and see when things were completed and by who. So there is some a historical record. If you want to look at a single item more specifically, you can actually click on the item itself. And doing that takes you into a discussion about the item. So you'll see in this example, we're asking Fred to review this video. We've posted the video from YouTube, which allows you to simply watch it right here in Basecamp. And then Fred has responded with some comments, indicating that he really enjoyed that example. If I wanted to, I could comment as well, and we could have a discussion around this item. But from inside this item, Fred could also say, this item's complete, I'm going to go ahead and check this off. To head back again, we can go back to all of the to-dos, we can go back to the station homepage, or we can go back to Basecamp where I can step into other projects. In general, this is the work of Basecamp. You simply log in, indicate how items are moving forward or not, and check off items as they get completed.